Hello everyone, welcome back to the garden. Here I am out of focus, shocker, right? Anyway, today I'm going to show you some more stuff that I'm cleaning up. First, I'm starting with this little kind of cubby hole area here in the yard. It's full of stuff, just like everything else. Are you surprised? Sorry if this footage here is a little bit shaky because it was raining pretty badly, pretty hard, and I didn't want to get my camera soaking wet. Anyway, this is a cubbyhole area. It's full of junk and garbage. Are you surprised? I started cleaning this out. It had a lot of like filing cabinets and chairs and random things and weed eaters that were like broken into multiple parts that clearly have never worked, or at least haven't worked in a very long time. I found this little secret back room even. That was kind of exciting. You know, when all the garbage and junk was piled in front of it, I didn't even know this back room was back here. So it's actually kind of cool. You can see the roof needs a lot of work and it's leaking and stuff. But overall, pretty neat and pretty satisfied. Still a lot of stuff piled in here, but eventually I guess I'll get around to clearing it out even more. Just making a path was a big deal. Also wanted to transplant these plant trays. These are hardy annuals. This is obviously from a different day. You can see it's nice and sunny and warm on this day. I have kale. I have some lupines or lupins or however you want to say it. Honeywort, some other ornamental cabbages, and calendula. There's also some carnations in there. What I did is I just tilled up a garden bed. I didn't put any black plastic on it or anything, simply because I didn't have it with me. I didn't think to bring it. I was not prepared. So this is going to be kind of like a wildflower bed is how I'm going to maintain this. There's probably going to be weeds in it by the time, spring rolls around, but it is what it is. Honestly, I let these plants get a little bit too big into their trays and they're a little bit of transplant shock. You can see calendula especially was laying all over the ground. Also the honeywort. But so far, everything has left these alone. So far, the animals haven't eaten them or anything. I fully expected, the deer to come by and eat all these, but cross my fingers. So that's one more flower bed that I got in the ground. I also planted some seeds, direct sowed some larkspur into this bed, and some different Shirley poppies. Can't really remember what else I put in here, but I direct sowed some stuff and crossed my fingers that those are going to grow. Germination for those always does take a little bit more time, but I expect them to do well. I ended up putting a hoop over this when the weather was going to shift. So wanted to clean this garage. I haven't showed the garage yet, and it's full of stuff. Sorry again for the shaky camera, just, I'm trying to pan around to see everything. So all this stuff was already in the garage, except for like what you see in the middle, my hoops and my little green tiller. I brought that obviously, but all this other stuff, it's just boxes and boxes of stuff that I have to clean out. I'm sure I'll show you that as soon as I get that done. Also in the garden this time for this video, I did want to finish going ahead and planting all of the flower bulbs. You saw in the last video I planted several daffodil bulbs and some tulips. So in this one I also had a lot more tulips to get into the ground. This was actually the last of my tulips, getting those out. So I'm really excited to finally be done with planting the tulips. I told myself that I would go easy on the tulips this year, and I still ended up with just barely over 1,000 of them. So clearly I have no self-restraint, but what are you going to do? I mean, they're tulips. Come on. Most of them are doubles. Really looking forward to that for cut flower arrangements next year. Also on my to-do list, I have to plant the daffodils. I have about 500 daffodils, new to me varieties coming. And I have, of course, the 3,000 of them that are in the other backyard that I still have yet to dig up. Just lots of stuff to do here for sure. I feel like this is a short video, but in comparison of how short this video, I've actually gotten a lot of work done. I know a lot of you want to see more in-depth video with me cleaning out all this stuff, but it's just not possible. There's so much stuff. This is literally taking me hours and hours and hours, sometimes days, to go through these different rooms of stuff. So I don't know, maybe that's something I'll try, but For now, it's not realistic, just honestly, because it is just me, and it's taken a long time. And a lot of the stuff is kind of gross and like, ugh, and, you know, I have to kind of go through it slow. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it was a short one, but I did want to keep y'all updated on what's going on. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it, and I honestly mean that. Without you, it would not be possible. So I am so just very grateful to you. As always, links to Patreon and the blog and everything are down in the description below. If you're interested, be sure to follow me on Instagram if you want. I do a lot of stuff over on Instagram. Have fun there. And I hope you're having a really great day. I hope your weather is better than mine. It's been so rainy and dreary here. Hope the sun's shining and all that. You deserve it. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.